Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Rosmala Listantina. So now I want to explain about now non-literal language processing. This is the contents. A. Types of non-literal language. B. The standard pragmatic cue. C. Metaphor. D. Embodiment and the interpretation of non-literal language. And the last A. The neural basis of non-literal language. The first is A. Types of non-literal language. Types of non-literal language. This topic explores the different types of non-literal language, such as metaphor, irony, sarcasm, and hyperbole. Non-literal language involves the use of words or phrase in ways that differ from their literal meanings and can be challenging to understand because the intended meaning is often not directly stated. And then next, B, the standard pragmatic view. The standard pragmatic view, this view proposes that the interpretation of non-literal language involves the use of general principles of communication and social context. According to this view, listener use their knowledge of the speaker's intended meanings, as well as their knowledge of social norms and convention, to infer the meaning of non-literal language. C. Metaphor. Metaphor. This topic focuses specifically on metaphor, which involves the use of one domain of experiences. The source domains to understand another domains of experience or the target domains. Metaphor is pervasive in language and thought and can have important effects on reasoning, discussion making, and emotion. And D. Embodiment and the interpretation of non-literal language. Embodiment and the interpretation of non-literal language. This topic explores the role of embodied cognition in the interpretation of non-literal language. Embodied cognition refers to the idea that cognitive processes are grounded in sensory motor experiences such as perception and action. According to this view, the interpretation of non-literal language involves the simulation of the relevant sensory motor experiences, which allows listeners to understand the intended meanings. And the last A, the neural basis of non-literal language. The neural basis of non-literal language. This topic explores the neural mechanism underlying the interpretation of non-literal language, such as metaphor and irony. The topic considers the involvement of regions in the frontal and temporal lobes, as well as the importance of neural oscillations in integrating information across different time scales. The topic also considers the role of individual differences in neural activation patterns in explaining differences in non-literal language comprehension abilities. So this is the references about this topic. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.